Let me tell you why I'm so happy. Because it looks like there's a new couple in Hollywood. Aaron, Pierre, that's Teyana. They have been spotted together several times recently, but they seemingly made it official after the Oscars. So they both posted these pictures.
Y'all, there's some buzz going around about Aeon Pie, and it's got the internet talking. Word is, his rumored ex, Jessica Hardwick, isn't too thrilled about his new connection with none other than Teyana Taylor. And let's just say, she's making her presence known. Jessica seems to be throwing a little shade, hinting that Teyana might not be Aeon's type, and suggesting there's more to the story. Of course, when you see Jessica, you might understand where she's coming from, but is it really that deep? So is this about real love or just attention? Fans are trying to figure it out. Now, Aeon and Teyana have definitely been making headlines. Their chemistry has been chef's kiss lately. It all really took off after their stunning black and white Oscars photo shoot. Teyana posted the pics on March 3rd, right after the big event and Vanity Fair after-party. She captioned it, "Oscar night in black and white. No gray area." And let's not forget the fire track she used to set the mood. But Aeon's post? Total silence, same pics, no caption, no emojis, no sweet message. That quiet move got fans raising eyebrows. Like, if you're proud of the moment, why not say something? So what's really going on here? Let's talk about it. Okay, let's talk about it, because if that was your girl, wouldn't you say something? A little my queen moment? A we outside vibe? But nope. Aeon Pie posted those gorgeous Oscars photos with Teyana Taylor and didn't say a word. No caption, no emoji, no shout-out. And that silence? It's raising eyebrows. It kind of feels like he's keeping her at arm's length, soaking up the attention but not really claiming her. And you know who's been quietly, or not so quietly, calling this out? His alleged ex, Jessica Hardwick. Jessica's been making some pointed comments lately, hinting that Aeon has a type, and that Teyana might not be it. The buzz only got louder after the Vanity Fair after-party, where Aeon and Teyana were spotted looking real close, even posing alongside Niecy Nash and her wife. But this isn't even their first public appearance. Rewind to February, they were seen at the American Black Film Festival Honors, deep in conversation. And not just friend conversation. We're talking something's definitely going on energy. Now, while neither of them has officially confirmed a relationship, fans don't need a press release. The photos and vibes are speaking for themselves. But here's where it starts to get messy. While Aeon's been keeping things low-key, the internet has been doing what it does best, digging. And guess who popped up? Jessica Hardwick. When people started comparing her to Teyana, let's just say, there's a noticeable contrast. Jessica is not a woman of color, and that's led to some heated conversations about Aeon's type. Jessica hasn't stayed silent either. Rumor has it she's warning Teyana not to get too comfortable, saying that Aeon's not in it for the long haul. According to online whispers, Jessica's suggesting Teyana isn't really his usual preference, and that history might just repeat itself. Now, whether Jessica's keeping it real or just feeling some type of way, that's the million-dollar question. But wait, there's more. Because recently new photos started circulating of Aeon with another woman. This time, it's an Australian woman named Hannah Hurst. And y'all, they weren't just grabbing coffee. These two were spotted attending a wedding together. And let's be honest, bringing someone to a wedding? That's not casual. That's "this is my person" energy. So, is Aeon just living his life, or is there more to the story? Is Teyana part of the picture? Or just a moment in time? We're watching, and so is the internet. TikTok and pop culture reporter S.H. Mason suggested Lori and Aaron would make a fire couple. And on paper it made sense. Lori has dated across the pond before. Remember Damson Idris? So a British actor like Aaron didn't seem like a far stretch. But Lori? She shut that all the way down. She didn't just skip the rumor, she hit the comments and wrote, "No thank you. Leave me alone. That's not just not interested. That's I know something y'all don't." And honestly, she might. Lori's been in the game long enough to spot a situation she doesn't want to be part of. She didn't just brush it off, she made sure everyone knew she was not entertaining it. And that's saying something. So now the question is, Is Teyana stepping into that same role Lori turned down? Or is this something different entirely? The story's still unfolding, but one thing's for sure. People are paying very close attention. Lori Harvey has been in the game long enough to recognize a red flag when she sees one. And let's be clear, she has serious influence in these Hollywood streets. Lori's dating history includes A-listers like Michael B. Jordan, Future, and Damson Idris. There've even been rumors about a brief connection with Diddy, who, as we all know, often comes with his own headlines. So when a woman like Lori publicly says, "No thank you, leave me alone," in response to being linked to Aaron Pierre, it's hard not to wonder, what did she hear behind the scenes? Maybe she caught wind of Aaron's alleged dating history and the whispers about past patterns. Whether it's true or not, Lori made it very clear she wasn't interested in being part of it. And let's be honest, she's no stranger to the PR girlfriend narrative and probably isn't looking to be anyone's publicity prop again. Which brings us to the big question. What's Aaron's endgame here? Teyana Taylor is not just any woman. She's a powerhouse, singer, actress, director, a true triple threat. She's fresh off her split from Iman Shumpert. TikTok and pop culture reporter S.H. Mason suggested Lori and Aaron would make a fire couple. And on paper it made sense. Lori has dated across the pond before. Remember Damson Idris? So a British actor like Aaron didn't seem like a far stretch. But Lori? She shut that all the way down. She didn't just skip the rumor, she hit the comments and wrote, "No thank you. Leave me alone." That's not just not interested. That's I know something y'all don't. And honestly, she might. Lori's been in the game long enough to spot a situation she doesn't want to be part of. She didn't just brush it off, she made sure everyone knew she was not entertaining it. And that's saying something. So now the question is Teyana stepping into that same role Lori turned down? Or is this something different entirely? The story's still unfolding, but one thing's for sure. People are paying very close attention. Lori Harvey has been in the game long enough to recognize a red flag when she sees one. And let's be clear, she has serious influence in these Hollywood streets. Lori's dating history includes A-listers like Michael B. Jordan, Future, and Damson Idris. There've even been rumors about a brief connection with Diddy, who, as we all know, often comes with his own headlines. So when a woman like Lori publicly says, "No thank you, leave me alone," in response to being linked to Aaron Pierre, it's hard not to wonder, what did she hear behind the scenes? Maybe she caught wind of Aaron's alleged dating history and the whispers about past patterns. Whether it's true or not, Lori made it very clear she wasn't interested in being part of it. And let's be honest, she's no stranger to the PR girlfriend narrative and probably isn't looking to be anyone's publicity prop again. Which brings us to the big question. What's Aaron's endgame here? Teyana Taylor is not just any woman. She's a powerhouse, singer, actress, director, a true triple threat. She's fresh off her split from Iman Shumpert. And she's out here thriving, glowing, and living her best single life. So is Aaron genuinely into Teyana? Or is this just a convenient way to stay in the spotlight? Let's not forget, he's voicing Mufasa in the upcoming Lion King prequel. And this rumored relationship? It's definitely keeping his name in circulation. But for a moment, let's be real. Aaron wouldn't be the first guy in Hollywood to date someone as high profile as Teyana for the attention. Because when you take a closer look at her dating history, a pattern does start to form. She's been linked to some of the biggest names, A-list entertainers and elite athletes. And in many of those relationships, the men walked away with a lot more visibility than they had going in. The most obvious example is Iman Shumpert. When Teyana and Iman got together, he was respected in the basketball world. But their marriage brought his name into music, fashion, and pop culture circles. Their relationship had beautiful moments, and fans genuinely rooted for them. But as we all saw, it ended in a messy divorce, with rumors swirling about infidelity and control issues. While Iman's public profile got a significant lift, it was Teyana who walked away from the situation with a broken heart, and all of it playing out in the public eye. And then there's Soulja Boy. Yes, Teyana and Soulja were reportedly a couple for several years. The timeline isn't crystal clear, but there are even reports they had a daughter together. Some sources say they quietly tied the knot in October 2016, While the details are still debated, one thing is clear. The relationship didn't end on a high note. Back in 2016, when Teyana Taylor appeared on The Wendy Williams Show, she hinted at something big, possibly that she and Soulja Boy had tied the knot. While it was never officially confirmed, the rumors were strong. But just like many of her past relationships, it didn't exactly end on the best terms. Let's be real, during that time, Soulja Boy's name was buzzing a whole lot more, and many fans started wondering, was Teyana receiving real love, or just helping boost someone else's profile? And then there's Drake. Yes, Champagne Papi himself. Teyana and Drake were rumored to be an item way back in 2009. Now this one stayed super low-key. No couple photos, no red carpet appearances, just speculation and quiet whispers. But as the saying goes, where there's smoke, there's fire. One tweet even resurfaced old pics and had fans saying, "Wait, I didn't know Drake and Teyana dated." A few snapshots from events, maybe a music video or two. It was enough to get people talking. But neither Drake nor Teyana ever confirmed anything. So was it real? Was it PR? We may never know, but we do know that being linked to Drake definitely keeps your name trending. Next up, A$AP Rocky. Back in 2014, Teyana and Rocky were rumored to be more than friends. There were no official statements, no Instagram soft launches, but the gossip was loud. That said, the situation didn't last long. Not long after the rumors hit, A$AP was suddenly linked to Iggy Azalea, and then Chanel Iman. Clearly, he wasn't wasting any time. Then came Chad Johnson. Now this relationship actually had some staying power, about 4 years starting in 2016. And for a celeb couple, that's a whole era. They had fans tuned in, especially when Chad started speaking publicly about Teyana's rise to fame, especially during her reality show days. But again, the romance eventually came to an end, and Chad didn't exactly keep quiet about it. His post-breakup comments led many to wonder, was this another case of someone benefiting from Teyana's spotlight, only to step away when the timing felt right? After Chad, we had Daniel "Boobie" Gibson in the picture for a short stint, from September 2008 to February 2009. It came and went almost as quickly as it started. And let's not forget Colin Kaepernick. The ex-NFL star and Teyana were reportedly in an on-again, off-again thing that started in 2013. But by 2014, it was over. That same year, Teyana officially went public with Iman Shumpert. When you look at the lineup, athletes, rappers, entertainers, there's clearly a pattern. A lot of these men saw a major boost in visibility after being linked to Teyana. She's been through a lot, and with no shade, it's clear that compared to Pierre, aka Mufasa, she has more experience navigating high-profile relationships. So let's be honest, why wouldn't Aaron want to be part of that world? From a strategic standpoint, he gets the visibility, the media buzz, and possibly even more. That's why some people, like his alleged ex Jessica Hardwick, are sounding the alarm. She's been dropping hints, and many believe she's seen this playbook before. Jessica claims that Teyana doesn't match Aaron's type, and fans have pointed out that many of Aaron's rumored past relationships include women who are low-key, modest, and far from the spotlight. Teyana? She's the opposite. She's bold. She's fierce. She walks into a room and owns it. And as much as that energy is queen behavior, it doesn't exactly line up with Aaron's previously rumored preferences. So where does that leave us now? Will we see Aaron and Teyana stepping out at more events? Has Aaron's type truly evolved, or is this a fling destined to fizzle out? And let's not forget about Jessica. Is she simply an ex feeling some type of way? Or is she offering a genuine warning based on first-hand experience? One thing's for sure, Teyana Taylor is no stranger to public relationships, and she deserves to be loved loudly and authentically, not used for headlines. So now we ask, is this new connection the real deal? Or just another Hollywood PR situation? Only time will tell, but you know we'll be watching. And of course, let us know what you think in the comments. Is this love, clout, or something in between? Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next messy update.